Okay, so we will start in standing today. We'll do, let's start with our hand weights in our hand. Actually, I take that back. We'll start with some stretching first, then we'll pick up our hand weights and go from there. And I'll share the screen and we'll get going. Okay, so just have your stuff to the side. We'll use both the ball and the weights today. And let's just start with some stretching. So I'm going to take a comfortable stance. I'm going to sweep my arms up overhead. And then I'm going to grab my left wrist and stretch over to the right. Once I'm all the way over there, I'm going to drop my right hand down and stretch a little bit deeper into it. Good. I'm going to come back up to the ceiling, stretch up over, grab the other wrist, stretch the other way. Drop the hand, a little bit deeper stretch. Let's do that one more time to each side. Up and over to the right. Drop the right hand. Back up to the ceiling. Last time over to the left. And drop the arm and stretch. Good, and back up. Now reach up to the ceiling. Now go ahead and W your arms, sliding your shoulder blades down your back, little baby back bend. Reach back up to the ceiling and then pull down and reach up. Pull your abs in as you baby back bend. So you're not just like kind of arching your back excessively in your low back, trying to get the upper back moving here a little bit. 3 more. Good. 1 more. Good. Hands down at your side. We will do some knee to chest. Ready? So we're going to pull the knee up, flexing the ankle as well, and alternate. Tuning in, rounding through the floor. Good. Last one. Very nice. Good. Let's take a wider stance. Toes turned out. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and do some side lunges. So we're going to lunge to the right, get a nice stretch into the left inner thigh. My back is flat. Okay, can bounce a little bit into that. Back up through center, squeezing the butt. So you're pushing your pelvis forward, then to the other side. Back is flat, hinging forward and up and to the right. And up and to the left. And up and to the right. And up and to the left. So now when we go back to the right, we're going to take our left hand and reach it to the inside of our right ankle. And up, T, reach to the other side. And up, and reach. I'm even just reaching all the way past my toes, getting into a nice deep lunge. Starting to work in some rotation. Good. Let's do one more to each side. And back up. Good. Okay. So I'm going to turn my toes forward, but I'm still in a wide stance. We are going to do a spine warm up. So palms up to the ceiling. What I want you to think about is flat back, dive forward. Okay. My back is still straight. And I'm going to just go to where I can go, and that's not very far. From here, I'm going to let my back round. I'm going to round all the way down to the ground, scoop something up, and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, I'll give you the side view of this. Wide stance, arms supinated, dive forward, flat back. When you can't go any farther in a flat back, round it, scoop down, and roll back up, tucking your tail. extend it out, and dive forward, flat back. And scoop and roll, and back up. Let's do that 2 more times. And flat back. Really stick the butt out behind you. Let it go. Roll back up. Got 1 more. Open and dive. And scoop. And back up. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. So almost done with stretching. We're going to have just a nice normal stance. Reach up overhead. And then let's dive forward. Okay, so you're reaching all the way down to the floor. From here, let's go ahead and bend the left knee. Bring your left fingertips down to the ground and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Good. Reach the right hand down, reach the left one up to the ceiling. And switch. And switch. 1 more each side. Switch. And switch. Good. And then from here back to center, roll all the way back up. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Okay, let's go right into some weights. So I'm going to use my 3-pound weights today, just because that's what I grabbed. No other reason. And then let's just continue warming up here. And take a nice stance, probably a little wider than hip. And from here, I am going to do a bicep curl as I squat down. I'm just going to do some easy ones here just to get the sense of my posture. I'm going to keep my heels down, abs in, hips shoot backwards. Weights just curl in. My chest is shifting forward. I am trying to keep it somewhat upright. Gaze forward. Good. So this is a hammer curl. I'm keeping my thumbs up. Numbers on the weights to the ceiling. That's a hammer curl. Good. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, let's go back out to second position. Heels are on the mat, but my toes are turned out. Now, rotate your palms up. Okay. We're going to stay really upright with this and do just a traditional bicep curl. So we're going to dip down. So right here, just knees turned out wide, heels on the ground, weights drop down in front of me. And then as I stand up, I'm going to curl up. Squeeze the butt and inner thighs at the top. And then control down and up. And control down and up. And down and up. Down and up. Not a lot of weight, but still trying to control the motion with it. You can always, for more, reach it away from your body if you want that extra challenge. I'm happy dropping it down in front of me. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and all the way up. Nice. Okay, so now let's get into some lunges. Let's just get really warmed up and we'll be really excited to lie down on our backs in a little bit. Okay, I prefer doing backward lunges. I feel like it gets you into better knee alignment than forward lunges. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Okay, I'm just thinking how I'm gonna do this. Okay, weights are just hold on to them for now. We're not gonna do anything with them. Let's do one leg at a time. Okay, so let's float the right leg up off the ground. Okay, balance, abs in, waist down at your side. Okay, From here, step back into a lunge. Lunge. So that's where we're going. Okay. Come right back up. Balance. Step back. Balance. Step back. Okay. Good alignment. Balance. Step back. So bring your weights up to your hips if you'd like. Balance. Back. Balance. Back. Take it nice and slow. You can always modify by just dragging your foot into a toe. If you're feeling really off balance today, kind of drag it in like that, or pull the knee all the way up. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, hold this last one back. Okay, here we are. Now from here, straighten the back leg, hinge forward over the front leg. From here, elbows are bent in, tricep kick back, and bend, back, and bend. So my left glute, my front leg, is already totally lit up from the lunges we were doing. So I'm fatiguing pretty rapidly into my left glutes. Which is great. Good. Okay, next one, kick it back, arms stay straight, straight arm down, straight arm back, straight arm down, back, down, back. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, and then step together. Very nice. Give a little love tap to that left butt cheek. You're doing all that nice work. And do the same sequence other side. Okay, so right foot is planted into the earth. Weights can be on your hips or just down at your side. Left leg floats up. Find where you're focusing. Find your balance. And then let's step back. Lunge, balance. Lunge, balance. Lunge, balance. Good, keep going. Good. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step back and hold it back there. Good. Okay, we're back here. From here, hinge forward. Right front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Back to the tricep presses. Press back and in. Back and in. Back and in. Good. Get those elbows all the way straight. Creating nice long lines with your body. From your left heel out the crown of your head. Most of my weight being on my right foot. That is lighting up my right glute. Good. Kick it straight. Now straight arms, forward and back. Forward, back. Back. Abs in. Back. And back. Let's do a few more. Let's do 6, 5, 4, abs in. 3, 2, hold the next one back. Hold, 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 and then step together. Very nice. Give a little love tap to the right. Nice job. Let's go ahead and find a seat on the ground. Grab a sip of water if you need it. I do. And we're going to use our Pilates ball. Okay, weights off to the side. Ball behind your back. Okay, Again, kind of wedge it. So I usually like to start us up all the way tall sitting with the ball. Lean back into it just so it doesn't get away from you. Legs are together, knees squeeze together. Take a nice big breath here. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Arms reach forward. So again, I'm not totally vertical in my starting position, but my back is straight. From here, I'm going to exhale, round my spine, really press into the ball, scoop the belly, right? And then come up to the point that you don't lose the ball. And round back. And up. And round back. And let's have an arm lift. As you roll back, lift the right arm. Drop it. As you roll back, lift the left arm. Drop it. And right. And up. And left. And up. Keep alternating, right? Scoop that belly. Last one to the left. We're going to get harder before we get easier. Both arms up. Little pause as you get the arms all the way up. Good, keep going. Look at your belly quivering. Scoop it in. Ooh, I'm shaking. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Don't compensate into your arms by shrugging your shoulders up. Try to keep those down. 1. Legs straighten. Nice forward stretch. Reach for those toes. Good. Okay. Ball stays there. Knees are bent. Let's take a basket with our arms, okay? So like genie position, and then roll back into the ball, okay? I could kind of chill out here, like kind of hanging. I want to scoop in a little bit deeper into that. Ball is definitely supporting me. Knees are squeezed together, okay? Actively press back into the ball. Now, rotate right. Let's pulse it 3 times to the right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, center. Go to the left. 1, 2, 3, center. Don't let those knees shimmy to the right. And 1, 2, 3, center. Left. 1, 2, 3, center. To the right. 1, 2, 3, center. Last one to the left. 1, 2, 3, center. Legs straighten and roll all the way up. Reach for your toes. Nice job. Good. Okay, let's put the ball between our knees. We'll come back to abs in just a moment. We'll do some bridging. Work the inner thighs a little bit. Ball is squeezed together. Arms reach forward. And then roll all the way down onto your backs. Nice and slow. Keep the ball squeezed. Nice and slow. Good. Reposition as needed. I'm going to bend my knees in a little bit more. Okay, weight is on your heels as well as on the balls of your feet and your toes. Ball is squeezed together. Okay, now from here, let's roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, working up towards our shoulder blades and even to our shoulders. Once you're at the top, tune into where you are. Keep the ball squeezed between the knees. Weight is still equal through my feet, and I'm not putting a lot of weight on my arms, if any. Okay, Just check in with yourself and then roll back down one vertebrae at a time. We'll do a few more of these nice and slow. Roll up, squeeze, 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 all the way up, tuning into your body, roll back down. Good, all the way to the tailbone. Let's do 2 more like that, nice and slow. Scooping the belly, keeping my effort equally distributed. Back down. I think we got one more. Good, all the way down. Good. Okay, so now let's roll, let's do this. We're gonna pop our hips up, squeeze the ball 3 times, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. So it's fast up, squeeze, 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 roll down slow. Ready? And up and squeeze, 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 roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. And up, squeeze, 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 roll down. And up, squeeze, 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 roll down. And up, squeeze, 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 roll down. 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 Let's do this now, just 1 squeeze. So we're gonna go up, squeeze, hold the squeeze, roll down. Up, squeeze, roll down. Up, squeeze, roll down. Up, squeeze, roll down. Try to keep the squeeze through the roll down. Up, squeeze, roll down. My inner thighs are working. Really keep the squeeze the whole way down. Up, squeeze, roll down. Let's do 2 more. Up, squeeze, roll down. Up, squeeze, roll down. Good, and rest. Okay, very nice. So now with the ball here, I'm gonna just move to my toes. So I lifted my heels up off the ground. And then from here, I'm just gonna have my arms out the side for support. And with an exhale, I'm gonna lift my knees up to tabletop. Ready? And I'm gonna tap them down and up and down and up. So it's almost like a reverse crunch. If you wanna lift the butt up a little bit, you can. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm really lifting my buttocks off the ground, like a little roll. Good. Okay, for extra challenge, don't touch the ground. Almost all the way, and then right back up. If this hurts your back or is stressing your hip flexors, just tap out or take the ball away and do this 1 leg at a time. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Okay, let's take the ball away for a second and let's take the legs into a butterfly position. Okay, so let's just release those inner thighs a little bit. Good. And then let's go ahead and take our arms, clasp them together, reaching up towards the ceiling. What we're gonna do, keep our legs in this position. We're gonna reach overhead. And what I want you to tune into as you reach overhead is that you're not letting your ribs flare away from you, okay? So reset, arms reach up to the ceiling. And then as you take them overhead, don't let the ribs flare away from you or the chest poke out, okay? And then from here, we're gonna curl up, just part way, like you're reaching your hands through your legs. And then inhale all the way down and overhead. And then full crunch. And then overhead and crunch. And overhead and crunch. Nice exhale with the crunch. Let's do 4 more. On the 4th one, we're going to hold it, just so you know. 3, 2, next one, hold it. If you prefer to put your hands behind your bed, go ahead. We're going to do 10 crunches. Ready? Reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All the way down. Legs straighten, reach overhead, all that good stuff. Really let it go. Good. Good. Let's do 1 roll up here. We're already in this position. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Very nice. All the way up. Okay. From this position, let's go ahead and bend the right knee in. Grab your right thigh. And then what I want you to do, we're going to do ab series, but we're going to do it from a more sitting position. If you can't find your balance point, roll back onto your back completely. But essentially, I'll give you a side view. We're going to start tipping back, okay? So I really want to find that spot that I can balance, okay? So see how upright I am? I'm really right perched on my butt. My left leg is extended. Okay, from here, I'm going to switch. And I'm going to switch. And I'm going to switch, keep going. If you can't hold this position, like go out to the outside of my knee, switch, roll back onto your back, that's fine. I'm teetering a little bit for sure, trying to keep my abs in. Abs in. Utilizing catching the leg as a balance point. Good, abs in. Good. Hug both knees into your chest and toes come down onto the ground. Good. From here, let's go ahead and reach your arms forward. Bring your elbows back behind you and roll down onto your elbows. Okay. Abs are in, elbows are supporting you. Bring both legs up into tabletop. Okay. Squeeze your legs together. Let's press them out to about 45 degrees. Pull them in. Press them out. Pull them in. Press them out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Good. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Legs come down and go ahead and do a nice forward stretch. Good. Okay, so I'm going to face you again. Let's go back. Let's stay up on our hands if you can. So, you know, everyone has their wrist thing. I like to point my fingertips behind me. This is horrible pointing them towards me, but you do you. But again, you're leaning back on your arms and you're going to walk back enough that you feel like you can lift your legs a little bit. Okay. So I'm stretched back behind me quite a bit. From here, lift your chest. Okay. So this is called the can-can. We are going to rock the legs to the left. Okay. Rock the legs to the right. Rock the legs to the left. Kick them. Rock them right, left, right, and kick. Left, right, left, and kick. Right, left, right, and kick. Left, right, left, and kick. Right, left, right, and kick. Left, right, and this is our last one, left and kick. Good, that's just fun. I like that. Okay, let's go back to the ball for a second. Now we're gonna put it higher up on our spine. So we're gonna roll back until it hits kind of mid-back, maybe just below the bra line would be what I'd say. Now from here, my knees are bent, Feet are grounded, knees are together. Okay, hands come behind your head. And I'm already just feeling my abs turn on right here. If this is too much, take your hands down at the side, okay? So I'm actually gonna, let's do a middle ground, cross them over our chest. And we're gonna open, 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 crunch. Open, open, open. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab the back of your legs. Full stretch up and over. Nice job. You should have felt those. Those are big. Good. Very nice. Okay, let's come up to hands and knees. No equipment. Actually, I take that back. Grab a hand weight. Just have it nearby. Okay, knees underneath your hips. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Okay, and let's just do some cat-cows. Just let go of whatever you're holding on your back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Okay, from here, I'm gonna bring my knees together. Find your neutral spine, okay? So you're not rounded, you feel like you're sticking your butt out just a hair. And I'm gonna pick up the weight with my left hand, okay? So the weight is here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out to a fly position. Actually, pause, I'm gonna take my knees a little wider. I misjudged that. Okay, nice stance under your hips, abs pulled in, and we're gonna fly out to the side, hold, and drop. So I'm not bringing it all the way back under, it's just falling to where it falls. And lift, and lower, and lift. Fight to keep equally distributed through your limbs. Do not shift too aggressively over to the right side, because then you won't feel what this exercise is doing. So I feel this in my obliques as I lift and stabilize. And I'm going to do 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Hold, hold, feel that in your core, and then down. Okay, let's hinge back to child's pose for a moment. And wind out your wrists a little bit. It's a little intense on the wrists. Good. And then come back up. I'm going to spin around so you can see me. Right hand has the weight. Okay. Space between your knees. Weight is on your left hand. So what I don't want to do is shift over to the left to do this. I want to do my best impersonation of a 3-legged table. 3-legged table, when you take that arm away, it doesn't shift the weight over away from that arm that's missing. There's still equal weight distributed on all points. You just don't have it there anymore, okay? Okay, abs are in, back is in neutral, and then you're going to lift out to the side and down. Lift out to the side. If anything, I almost feel like I'm trying to just gently shift over to the right and down and right and down and right into your elbows. Don't lock out your elbows. Let's do 4 more. 4. And it's a great arm exercise. 3, 2, last one, hold. Hold, hold, abs in, abs in, abs in, and down. Good. All right, shift back to child's pose one last time. Good. Take a nice big breath, let go of everything for a moment, including your jaw. Good. Okay, let's actually come up onto our knees for just a second. Roll out your wrists and elbows a little bit, give them a little bit of a break. We're gonna go into thread the needle with a weight. We'll go back to being on our right hand to begin because it has had a break. So I'm gonna go back to facing you. Weight is in my left hand. Set your knees, set your right hand down on the earth. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Okay, from here, take the left arm, reach it under, away from you. My right elbow is bent, and then I'm going to draw it all the way through and push it up to the ceiling. And then bring it down and push it underneath you. And pull it up to your shoulder and push it up to the ceiling. And then back under. And then pull through, push. Pull, push. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good, and come back down. All right, sit back onto your knees for a second. Rotate out the wrists again, and we will do the other side. Very nice. Okay, back down into hands and knees. Weight grabs the hand, grabs the weight. Right hand grabs the weight. I'll get that out here. And then pick up your right hand, and we're going to reach it under the left armpit, bending the left elbow. And then pull it to the shoulder and push it to the ceiling. And back under. And through. And under. And through. And under. And through. And under. Through. Under. Through. We got 2 more. Last one. And through. Good, very nice. Alrighty, let's sit back on our heels, unwind the wrists a little bit. Okay. Very nice. We're gonna, let's do some, we're gonna do some hips. Okay, so let's lay down, let's take our ball. I'm gonna start on our right side. I'm gonna put the ball under my right waist, just for a little extra support, okay? I'm down on my right elbow, right hip, ball supporting me under my waist, actively pulling away from it though. Okay, we'll be done after this. This will be perfect. Okay, hand down in front for a little extra support. Top leg comes up and down. Take a little glance at yourself. Good alignment. Everything's stacked. As you lift, you're not collapsing into the ball, so you should not feel that you're like leaning into it. Stay strong through the elbow, and you may not lift that high. It's fine. Good. Let's hot potato it. So we're going to lift, tap forward, lift, tap back. Let's call this a rainbow instead. Rainbow up and back, rainbow up and forward. Up and back, up and forward. Up and back, up and forward. Up and back, and forward. Let's do 3, 2, and last one, 1. Very nice. Okay, let's actually do this. Let's give our outer thighs a break. Bend your top leg in, right? And I'm just gonna hold it so it doesn't slide away. Bottom, and actually I'm gonna take the ball away. I'm gonna lay it all the way down on my side, holding that foot in front of me, and I'm gonna lift and lower the bottom leg. Lift and lower. A little bit more inner thigh. May never do this. You don't have to hold on to your leg in front. Mine just wants to slip away from me. I'm just gonna hold it. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold the last one up. Hold. Let's do 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, let's switch sides. I'm gonna go onto my left side. Ball under my waist. On my left elbow. Hips are stacked, rolled forward appropriately, so everything's vertical. And then we're gonna lift and lower. Good. Pause. Rainbow. Ready? So we're going to go up and forward, up and back. Up and forward, up and back. I'm flexing my foot. You can point, whatever your artistic preferences. Good. Let's do just one more. Good. And rest. Ball out from your side. Go out all the way down on your side. Bend the top leg in. Place it in front of you. Bottom leg lifts and lowers. Well, good old fashioned inner thigh. Sure does work. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, hold it up. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Last moment, roll onto your back and let's stretch out these hips. You can do this from sitting if you prefer. Right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Pull everything in to you. Nice job today. We'll finish with just a nice stretch. When you're stretching, think about releasing your belly, taking a nice inhale, expanding the belly. And as you take that big inhale, what's also happening is that you're stretching and relaxing your pelvic floor as well, which is important. We do not want to hold unnecessary tension in our pelvic floor. It can lead to issues. You want to learn how to relax it as much as you want to strengthen it, just like we do with all the other muscles in our body. Let's switch legs. Left ankle on right thigh, and then pull everything in towards you. Good. Same thing. I'm in a nice hip stretch, and I'm just gonna relax. Have a sense of just relaxing your jaw, your belly, your toes. Allow the pelvic floor to relax as well. Let's do 3 more breaths here. And rest. Okay, let's come up to a sitting position. Good. Sitting cross-legged. And then let's just take one more stretch up and over, just for good measure here. And then up and over to the other side. Good. And you are all done. All right, so no class next week. I will remind you guys via email about that as well. And